Let's continue fixing our poses for the heavy push. What we'll do now is finish up the left foot animation. So we'll want to frame up our F curve and work on animating this first footstep. So for it, what we want to do is, as it's coming up, if we hit play, notice it's going up, it's starting to come up really slow. It's going to actually, as it's coming up, it's going to come up pretty fast as it initially comes up, and then it's going to move slow all the way to where it plants. So being that the case, we'll first go to our Translate Z, and let's on frame 35 translate the foot forward a little bit more here so that he will basically step up pretty quickly. And then we'll need to fix our tangency so that it'll flow afterwards. So here's how it looks when we hit play. Great, that's looking better. Okay, now let's bring our attention more to the raised ball and raised toe channel. So we need to animate those. Alright, and for the raised ball here on frame 35, we want to still have it planted. So we'll go to the raised ball, put in a value of 0 so that it'll be planted there. And then for the raised toe, we'll actually want it up here. So foot's coming up. Great. So here's what we have. Alright, and if we hit play, check it out. Super. So now we'll continue moving on, and at around 59, we're actually going to want to raise up the foot some more as it's to about its peak point in its height. So on the raised toe, let's bring it up more there and fix the tangency of 35 to get a better flow. Great. Then the foot plants. And what we want to do here is have a foot press, a nice foot press. So what we can do to obtain that is on frame 73, we're going to raise up the raised toe a little bit more there. Okay, and then we could fix the tangency on it and then delete this key on frame 78. Then once there, we'll also go to our raised ball and key it at a value of 0. And then we'll want to take this key on frame 78 of the raised ball and get rid of that. Great. And now as the character's going to be basically planting his foot, what we'll do here is on 81, let's go to the raised ball channel. We'll take this key and move it down. Okay, so we'll just reuse that key, just move it down from 80 to 81, and then we could take it and bring it up. So let's see how our foot press is looking. Great. Alright. So as the foot's up, let's bring it up a little bit higher actually. Not too high, but just a little bit higher. And then as the character is about to move forward, we're actually going to want a hold with the foot just before the right foot starts to come up. So on 123, let's go there and we'll just raise up the ball of the foot a little bit more. Okay, so we get this moving hold. We want it to be moving. And then as the character is bringing forward his right foot, the ball of the foot is actually going to drop, as what we're kind of getting now. Let's hit play to see how it looks. Okay, so it's looking pretty good, but the motion is a little slow. So on frame 31, we'll have the ball of the foot drop faster there. So now, if we go ahead and hit play, notice the timing is much better there. Then we're going to want to hold with the foot in this position on frame 31 all the way to about 54, right as the right foot's about to plant. So let's take this key and just bring it up so it's about the level of 31, not the exact level, but near to it. And then we could fix it, the tangency too. Maybe even bring it down a little bit more. Great. Now we do not want this where the ankle is coming down or the foot is coming down because the ankle is breaking here. So to fix this, we'll delete this key on frame 56, and we also don't need this key on 159. So when we do that, we'll go to frame 162 and bring this up a little bit more to fix the pose there. Great. So that's better. And then the character goes into his final 2 steps. Great. So we haven't done a play blast yet. Let's go ahead and work on doing that to check out our results for this lesson and also for what we've worked on up till now. Okay, so we'll make sure our character's in shot and render one off from here. Here it is. Great. Alright, so we're making great progress right now in this heavy push. There is, of course, a few other things we need to fix, and we're actually going to add a few poses to show more strain. Like as the character's pushing in, we're going to rotate his body in the Y sub, again to show more effort, and we're also going to change his end pose so that he'll look tired afterwards. So we've got a few more things to do, but again, we're making great progress on our heavy push right now. In the next lesson, we'll bring our attention to animating the right foot.